Hi, this is Kate from Daisy Nails, creating fun, funky and fabulous nails. I do want to apologise for the long break. As you can probably hear from my voice, I'm a bit croaky and I have been absolutely laid out with the most awful flu. So I wasn't able to speak for a few weeks. I was really ill. Anyway, let's move on to what we're doing. On my nail tips, I'm using Nail Chemie, was it Moonlight? You saw it, you read it. And I'm going to do this on all 5 nail tips and 2 coats. These were some little tester pots I've got of some of Nail Chemie's because I wanted to test them out, see if I like their products, and I do so far. I like the colours, I like the consistency, etc, etc. There you go, there's the second coat. It's been cured between the two, believe it or not. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm only using a few colours in this. This is the Nail Chemie Peppermint from the same series, and then using the Deco Nails Super Long Zero, I'm going to paint some design. So Art Deco is sort of 1930s. Art Nouveau came first in the 20s, and then Art Deco became the thing. It always makes me think of Agatha Christie, possibly because of portrayals on TV and in film that have sort of focused on that particular style. I don't know. So I'm basically doing some French tips, but sort of with a little bit of a twist, not just sort of plain French tips. So I painted the outline with the Deco Nails brush and then just using the bottle brush, just filling those in. And found a hair, as always. Then to neaten, how many ums can one person say? To neaten the lines, just using the fine brush again. Each one I've tried to do it slightly differently, so some of them it's just a half French. This one it's full French but with a gap in the middle, so it's not really a full French, it's a French with a gap in the middle. And then that'll get filled in. There's not a huge amount to these nails, it's quite samey all around with little different bits, but I needed to give you something and I've been so ill. And I really, really like these colours together. Doesn't necessarily show as well on the camera, but in real life they do look stunning. I guess another one with a gap by the looks of it. So what have you all been up to since I last posted, which I think was in December, we're nearly at the end of February. Just blimey, it's ridiculous, isn't it? So what have you all been up to this year? What exciting things have happened in your 2025 so far? What not so exciting things have happened? Tell me about your boring things, tell me about your frustrating things, tell me about all your things. What's been going on? For me, the year started with me going back to work full-time following my operation, so I was really tired. Okay, so this one is an asymmetrical one that starts 3/4 of the way across and then goes down in a straight line down towards the end of the tip. And with most of them I did 2 coats. So I started finally back full time and was absolutely exhausted from that. And then following on from that, I ended up, like I said, with the flu, which absolutely knocked me out. And then last week I had the week off work, but I took the week off work to do some DIY around the house. So I didn't have time to do any nails then either. So finally doing this. Okay, so I think they've all got, oh no, one more second coat there. Maybe there's more, who knows, I haven't been counting. Yeah, loads more second coats. Yeah, so with the second coat, I'm not using the fine liner as much because that outline's already there, so it's just to sort of cover it up. Right, so this is, as you saw, the Madame Glam silver gel paint. So Art Deco is a lot of angles, geometric. It's very geometric styles, where Art Nouveau was very flowing with very natural shapes, very sort of leafy and flowery. Art Deco is very angular. So with the gel paint, I'm starting in the corner on a lot of them and then doing, excuse me, as I coughed to drop the phone, it had all stopped and I just had to sort it all out. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, starting in the corners, pulling out straight lines like a fan towards the tips of the nail and outlining the edges as well of the French. And sometimes I took the silver line a bit higher up than where the peppermint was into the nail, just to give it a little bit of extra something, pizzazz, whatever, just because I fancied it. There we go, so there, starting higher up and then bringing it all the way down. And then into the middle and bringing that out again, like the point. And sort of focusing on keeping those lines as straight as possible. So on this one, as you can see, sometimes I'm outlining them, sometimes I'm not. The reason being that there will be some more outlining coming later on. Are you as excited as I am? I hope so. I hope you are. I should have more to tell you, really, shouldn't I? It's been so long, but I don't think I do. Right, using a dotting tool, putting some dotting it on and then wiping it off by the looks of it. I imagine this was at the top of the long, there we go, the long line. And then the gel paint is a minute in the lamp, so that's what it was. Right, so this is the Madam Glam black gel paint, and this is the extra bit. So some of my outlining is with the black. Using the flexibility of the brush to do the curves, don't try and force it around, just let it flow around. Use your wrist to sort of, I'm showing you with my wrist, can you see it? No, of course you can't. To create, to sort of map out the curve as you're doing it with the brush. There we go, so that one had the half French, but I then also put the black line with the dot up at the edge next to it, away from where the actual peppermint was. And then I decided to do some from the top as well. Sort of gets used quite often on Christmassy designs, doesn't it? The dangling ribbons, I suppose. Quite often I'll put quite a lot of little dots on them. I decided not to, because the ones at the bottom going upwards only had the one dot at the top. I decided to do that the same with the ones coming down as well. That was my 3/4 one. And some nice dangly ones there too. Dotting tool for dots. Dotting tools are great for dots. If you're a nail tech or a hobbyist, whatever, and you don't have dotting tools, go and buy some. Dead cheap on Amazon. Right, because I use the Alchemy Nailchemy, I don't know why I said alchemy, the Nailchemy polishers, I also do the Nailchemy top coat. And there are the finished nails. Would you wear those? I think I would. I think they're really pretty. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I really apologise it's taken so long to get this out. I will try and speed things up from now on. Take care, click like, subscribe, bye.